Hey there, my name is Mike Munter. Today we're going to talk about which specific services you should target on your website. Now, the first thing that I would ask you to do is to make a list of all the specific services that you offer. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say that you are a caterer in Portland, Oregon. Some of the specific services that people might ask you about are things like wedding catering or maybe vegan catering. So what I would do is make a list of every single specific service. Doesn't matter if it's 3 or 30. Make a list of each one of those, and then we're going to go through 2 checks to see whether or not you should target each one of those on your website or not. Number 1 is, can you write 1,000 unique words about that service? Now, as an example, let's take vegan catering versus vegetarian catering. Now, those are 2 different things, but they're pretty similar. If you sat down and you tried to write 1,000 words about vegan catering, how different would it be than the page that you wrote about vegetarian catering? If you find that there's a lot of overlap and you just can't really differentiate the 2 that much, then you probably want to have them on the same page. If you can write two different pages, for example, wedding catering versus vegan catering, clearly those are 2 entirely different things, and you could write a long page of content on each service. So that's kind of your first check, is can you write 1,000 words about that service without sort of meandering into and talking about other services. The second thing to do, which is equally as important, is to Google the service and see if the search results are different. See if you're seeing different businesses ranking. So what you would do for our catering example is you would go to Google and you would search for like vegan catering Portland. And you would just make a note of the search results, see who the businesses are that are ranking for that keyword. Then you would go back to Google and search for vegetarian catering Portland. And just take a look at the search results there. If you're seeing all of the same businesses and you're seeing that Google is sort of ranking all of the vegan, vegetarian pages together, then it's probably one page on your website. But if you're seeing entirely different search results in different businesses, then that means that Google is differentiating between the 2, and it probably should be 2 pages. And certainly if you checked wedding catering, you would see a completely different list of businesses who are ranking for that keyword because they're targeting it, as opposed to ones searching for or targeting vegan catering. So I hope that that is helpful for you. In our next video, I'm going to go over ways to create long content on each of your services pages so that you're hitting that 1,000 word or more threshold that we want in order to give you the best chance of ranking in Google.